Hello everyone, this is David. I'm back again making another video. This video is all about throttles, and it's especially about this type of throttle. And I'm going to show you some of the experience that I have so far working with this type of throttle. So let me show you what the eBay description is. It's a 48 volt throttle, and this is what it looks like. There's some readouts. It has a switch, and here you have to, when you buy it from this user, on Opry, you have to choose which throttle you want to get. So for me, I use basically 48 volt batteries. So that's the one I'm gonna buy, and let me show you what it looks like. So this is what the throttle looks like. It's just wrapped up in, it becomes pretty secure. This is the tag that it says, and there's some wires coming out of it. And this is what it looks like when it's right out of the thing. Now there's a button here. People ask, what is the buttons for? Well, you can program it to do anything. You can make it for a horn, or for lights, whatever you like. And this is what it says: full, half, and empty. And you can see here this is 48 volts. You can also see that it has like a stamp of, I think, the date of the manufacturer. It has a hologram. So this this guy, I've bought throttles from in the past, but I've never used the lights indicator. And today I'm going to show you how I'm going to set this up with my electric Brompton. So with the electric Brompton that I have, it does come with a little indicator. And this basically tells you the battery, if it's full or not, when it slowly goes. It's pretty accurate. I do like it, but this is only for a 36 volt battery. But I use 3 different types of batteries with my electric Brompton. I use a 36 volt, I have 2 of them, so I can use this and find out the indicator. I have a 48 volt, I actually have 2 48 volt. So I'm going to be using the throttle battery indicator meter. And then I also have a 52 volt battery. So for this is only good for 36 volts. And then I'll be using the throttle that I have now to indicate the 48 volt batteries. So the first step that I did was I measured out the wire. So I cut it down to length. And then I used a wire stripper to get the wires that I need. And then what I did was I used alligator clips with the wire as well to find out which wires that I need. And then with the alligator clips, I bought this rainbow thing. This is a JST 4-pin. And then I was able to trace it. So I ran this already on my my Brompton, and I know which wires go with what connectors. So I'm going to cut this down to size as well, and I'm going to make it so that the JST connectors are here. I'm going to use some soldering, and then I'm going to put it back on the bike, and then I'll be able to have a 36 volt indicator on the display and also a 48 volt indicator on this throttle. So I'm cutting down the wire from this rainbow colored wire, and you could see the length that I cut it to. I'm going to put some shrink wrap over it. This is my big box of shrink wrap that I've gotten on eBay as well. And I'm just working here. And this is my these are my JST cables that I bought on eBay as well. I bought 10 of them, so I have I can, have 10 throttle. I can make 10 throttles, and that probably will last me for, let's see, about 2 throttles a year I go through. So maybe about 3 to 5 years, I'll need to order more of these. So I put some shrink wrap over the wires, and I'll be soldering it in a moment. I'll be cutting off the ends of here, and I'll be soldering it. Then I'll be moving the shrink wrap over the wires and getting everything all squared away. I have my soldering iron. It's warming up. This is a real cheapo, no frills soldering iron that I got on eBay, and I don't recommend it. I don't think it gets hot enough, and sometimes it takes a while to warm up or get hot. It's not, I don't think it's powerful enough. This was a 60-watt one. So I'll clean it a little bit and try it and see how it goes. So I'm waiting for the iron to heat up. I have my JST 4-pin connector ready to go. So the blue goes with the green, the red goes with the red, the green goes with the white, and the yellow goes with the black. And now these two wires at the end are for the horn or for the lights, and I've used them before in a previous version or a previous YouTube video. I demonstrated that with it's called a loud horn. So I know what these two are for, but I don't have a horn yet to really hook them up with. So I'll just leave them the way that they are right now. So about 8 months ago, I bought this hot air gun, heat gun, and it's been great when using it with soldering and using it with shrink wrap. And this is my throttle that I have now, and I'll show you. I put everything together. I have a little bit left here, which when I cover this with and connect it to the bike, I'll use the a more heat shrink wrap. So this is really about it. I think this will work, and then I just try it on the bike to see if the lights go on. So I'm on my handlebars now. I took off the old throttle that I have, and I'm going to put this little piece. I never knew this before, but I think this stops the throttle from rotating. So I'm going to put this on before I put on the throttle, like so. And there you guys have it. I have the XT90 plugged in to the battery, and you can see here that it's lit up, but it's not the bike is not on yet, but it's just telling you that all three of these are turned on. So when I press it, it'll engage when the bike. So this is my 48-volt battery. It has a full charge, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect my XT90 connector, and you can see how it's going to display when I start riding this. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.